name's Kristian Johns, I'm 31 years old and I'm from London. To put it simply, I just love the whole, I love the whole idea of the pledge. I think it's foolproof, I think it's bulletproof. You know, it covers every single aspect of HIV prevention and knowledge. And I think if every gay man can take that pledge, then you know, you're going to have a rock solid defence against transmission of HIV. Having been HIV positive myself for nearly 8 years and running a blog on a sort of a daily basis almost, I see a lot of ignorance surrounding HIV, both in knowledge of how it's passed on, to what the disease actually is, to what's safe sex and what's not safe sex. And I think, like I said, I think the pledge addresses every single point of that. You know, and I experience it firsthand with people who write to me asking me for advice, and it was just really important for me to get involved because I feel like I've been fighting a bit of a one-man battle recently, so it's quite nice to be linking up with someone like GMFA to try and, you know, really use each other's sort of knowledge and support to try and drive the message out. You know, being HIV positive isn't really, it's not a picnic. It's, you know, I've had a lot of illness. I've had good times when my health has been great, and it's never stopped me doing anything that I've wanted to do. But I've had some really rotten times on it. You know, when I went on medication, or when I got diagnosed, I went absolutely crazy for a couple of years, and you know, threw all sorts of substances down my neck. You know, tried to prove to the world that I was, you know, I'm not sick, and it, you know, it messed with my head mentally. When I went on medication a couple of years ago, I ended up in hospital twice because of allergic reactions to it. You know, I went yellow, and you know, if I get colds or something, it knocks the absolute crap out of me, and it's not fun. It's manageable, but it's not fun. I've not really had. I've had some negative reactions just from you know, guys I've dated or hooked up with, but I've always said to them that, you know, I'm not the first HIV positive person you've dated or slept with. I'm just the first who's told you. When I write about it on my blog, I get everything from men in their 50s and 60s who've been living with it for 20, 30 years to people who are teenagers saying, thank you, you know, I knew nothing about this before and now I realise it's really important. So just hope I can kind of just help anybody in any way possible. But people need to know the risks, and people need to be aware of the risks, and people need to realise that, you know, just a few seconds of having this, you know, giddy bareback orgasm is not really worth a lifetime of medication and constant blood tests, and, you know, the fact that one day you could actually die of this disease is just not worth it. Yes, 100%. 100%. I think, as I said before, I think it's bulletproof, and I just think every gay man should take that pledge and mean it.